Beginnings 93. What's up, DBB 93 squad? I want to say thank you to all our new subscribers for subscribing to the channel, as well as our old subscribers for returning. What's good, everybody? Welcome to your daily reading for November 8th. The first card that is pulled is the Four of Swords, which is truce. So with the Four of Swords, truce meaning truth, for one. Not only is it truth, it's coming into this period of rest. You know how much we just so busy and we're fighting these energies that's trying to attack and, get us out of our hookup, get us off of this great path that's just pushing us forward and, making us great, making us serve our purpose. It's just, it's amazing how you see things so clearly now when before you didn't notice the people or the situations that were around you that were holding you back. And, because you're on this straight and narrow path and your angels, your spirits, your guides are guiding you, it's so crazy to look at things in a different aspect where before you would blow up or before you would be so naive to, follow someone that you thought was for you. So the Four of Swords was pulled today because you're no longer naive to people who says that they have your best intentions at heart. Now you're following your own intentions. Now you're guided by your own self. The divine, basically. You're guided by the divine. And it's that pure energy that flows throughout your bones. It's the pureness of joy, happiness, and just that energy that makes you want to dance every 5 seconds or makes you smile when, it's a gloomy day outside. And that energy gives you that moment to rest, to come through sorrow, but not actually have those moments of feeling completely down 24/7. You feel down in that moment, but it's not completely taking your energy and depleting it all the way to where you don't have energy anymore. It's letting you recuperate and build back up to where, how can I say this? It's like it's depleting you, but not completely depleting you, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, y'all. But it's you having this peace after war. It's you finding relief in these moments of anxiety where, maybe you thought that certain people will come with you in this new journey, in this new beginning. It's recovery. It's change after a struggle. And it's intellectual authority. So I know before in the past, I know it's a lot of new subscribees here, which I love that someone said that in a comment. It's a lot of new subscribees here, but before I made a statement that not everyone can go on your journey, if that means family, if that means friends. They're putting your life for a moment, and they're putting your life for a reason. And it's sad to say, but when that reason is done, they have to move on to continue to help along other people's journeys. And once that is done, then they have to continue on for their purpose. So as much as you want to hold on and as much as you want to cling to, that person or a situation, as much as you have to let it go and let it fly. And that's part of the reason why, you guys, I say, take what resonates and let it fly bye-bye. So that's a little insight on why I say that. But definitely now it's the season, because we are coming up definitely on 11/11. So you are about to usher in so many energies, and what you're asking for to come true, the wishes that you're asking for, is about to definitely take off. And this is for you to clear out those energies that no longer completely serve you. So this is like those last few moments of clearing those energies out and getting into, you know, what you truly desire. And you can't do that if you have situations that are going on around you that aren't completely, you know, taking full force in measures that stand up to you. So just to get that out the way, you guys. Sorry, I know that was like a long intro, but let's get into your daily reading. So you'll be like kind of probably, I don't know, you guys may be working through it because we are kind of like at the end of the week. So you may still go through this until, all the way maybe up until 11/11. You should be kind of clearing through it a little bit, but you probably will be like side-eyeing things slowly but surely. But you should be increasingly feeling your energy just uplifted. And it definitely should be taking you to a place of feeling peace and feeling strong and knowing that you're strong and knowing that you can carry on no matter what. And knowing that you don't need anyone to, you know how, okay, let me say this. Not saying like you don't need anyone, but knowing that you don't need anyone to hold your hand to make anything happen, if that makes sense. I was about to go into a scenario, but I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I don't know, like my energy is completely shifted this week, and it is like, it's kind of like not me, but it's me at the same time. Like, I'm very more straightforward. Like, normally I will be goofed off, but I'm not really that goofed off this week. I'm like straightforward. It's kind of a little strange, but I like it. I like it a lot. So also, you guys, to get into the end of this week, we will have a weekend reading. We will have a Friday reading, and all the other videos will be coming up. So just check out the channel. Joy is the ultimate creator. Just check out the channel. I'm going to try to push out as many readings as I can because I did miss the last few days. I'm going to try to push out as many readings as I can without, you know, hurting my energy and myself. So, yeah. In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer and contemplation and stillness. I'm unapologetic about what I desire, and I trust that what I focus on will grow. I witness the darkness, and I call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. So I'll have like jokes in between, you guys, but it's, I don't know, my energy is like straightforward, push it out, push through, and it's like different, completely different. But like I'm just like really on a whole nother playing field. I like it though. It's like really, it's like me being strict, and it's like, you know, not backing down. Like I'm really at this point in my life where I'm not backing down, and I like it. Like I'm not being a pushover, and me being a Pisces, I'm so forgiving to a lot of people that when they step over me, and I'll just be like, well, you know, they didn't mean it. But now I'm in this point in my life, I'm like, you know, no. You did mean it. You definitely did that on purpose. And I choose to allow who I want in my circle. And it is amazing, y'all. When I say it's amazing, and I don't know if you guys are going through this, but it's definitely amazing right now. The first card we have for our blockage is the Nine of Cups. We have Justice, and we have the Emperor. With the Four of Coins, the Eight of Wands, okay, the King of Cups, okay, so, blockage here. Now, I don't feel like this blockage is, like, far off. I do feel like the blockage is receiving this. I don't feel like it's too far pushed back. I do feel as though you can feel this, and the reason why this is a blockage is because it hasn't come up yet. So it's not like, you know, this is a blockage that's years and years down the line for some of you. So I'm sorry, you guys, I did not do my intro completely correct. So hey, we all make mistakes. So make sure you guys take what resonates, let what doesn't fly by. As well as if I say he or she, make sure you flip it to your situation, okay? And vice versa, if I say she, make sure you flip it to your situation, okay? So with the Nine of Cups being here, this is you wanting wish fulfillment, you wanting justice with an Emperor. An Emperor does not have to be a male, it can be a female. So with that being said, you want this relationship, you want things to kick off, you want, it could be with a boss as well. So you could, for some of you, I do see a situation where you could be having troubles when it comes to a boss. Like a boss could be pulling strings. Okay, oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's so creepy and crazy. You could be, which is, okay, whatever. You could be waiting on a boss's downfall, like, in a bad way. It's like, I don't know if you guys know this song, I forget the title of the song, like, you know, they prayed on my downfall. Well, now it's flipped, it's vice versa. Because whoever this boss is, whoever this emperor is, they prayed on your downfall, and now you, so what happened was, this boss was trying to kind of get you fired, and now the tables are turned. This boss is about to get fired, okay? And justice is being served. Karma is coming back and reversing the roles. It's a blockage because you're watching everything play out slowly, but you're like, I can't believe this is being done. Somewhere deep down inside you right now, you're feeling like, I kind of wish I didn't make that wish, because I wouldn't want to see nobody get fired. But at that time when you made that wish, this person wanted to see you get fired. So it was like you were doing it in spite of. So now you feel stuck. You feel like, I don't know what to do. Like, so you could be communicating to, you know, whoever you communicate to, like the angels, the gods, you could be communicating to them like, you know, when I made that wish, you know, it was because I was angry. It wasn't because, you know, I want to see them, you know, lose their job, but I hope they land on their feet. You know, but, and now the King of Cups is here because you're making a wish that, okay, it's two different situations, okay? So, while you're going through this at work, it's kind of intertwining with what's going on in a relationship. So, it's like two different relationships that you're going through. A King of Cups, someone is coming in. And it's so crazy because I see it breaking down twice. Ooh, it's freaky. So, you feel stuck in a romantic relationship, and you feel stuck in a boss relationship. Like, you don't want this to happen to the boss, but at the same time, like, you're torn between a romantic relationship. Like, you want to go towards this romantic relationship. Like, you want to put your all into it, but you can't, because you already know that you made this wish right here, and this wish is what you have to stick with at the moment, because you know you made this, and this is what happening. This is the justice. The justice has turned to this side, not to this guy. Hey, I like how I said that, right? The justice is turned to this guy, not this guy. So the communication is here with this guy, not this guy. So now this guy is prolonged even more, because you are tied up with this guy. If that makes sense. Now, for others of you, your wish fulfillment, the justice with this guy over here, you feel stuck because you feel like this person, this wish fulfillment, you want this communication with this person, you feel stuck, you know, because there is no communication, which it needs to be had, and, you know, all this, and you want this heartfelt communication with this person, but at this moment, I don't want to spoil it. Like, I really don't want to spoil it. I don't. The communication is coming. I can say that much. It's gonna be a time and a period where, see, and it's so crazy because I'm not spoiling it. While y'all watching this, you already know that this person is gonna communicate to you. You want justice in this relationship, but you are getting justice. I feel like with this person that's over here, they're realizing that it's more to this relationship than they've seen before, okay? And it's not just about, you know, some of the things that you guys talked about before. It's not just about, you know, being together, if that makes sense. It's like they felt like certain things were holding them back from this relationship, and it wasn't really that, okay? I feel like when it comes to this relationship, they feel like it's everything. Yes, it's everything, but before they couldn't see how everything was going to work out. And when it came to having love here, it was a barrier for them. And it's just to be honest, it was a barrier because they couldn't see, you know, how things would work out. All they could see was their past relationships and how that worked out. And all they could continuously go through was that nightmare. That nightmare of how things broke down before and how they could never get to that happy ending, that happy conclusion of how things could be. The King of Cups that you're looking for is coming. You just have to allow them to get there. The Emperor is making it. They're making it the best way they know how. I feel like with this person, like, I feel their energy, and they can be the sweetest person in the world. But circumstances and situations make them be a butt. Like, a really focus. Like, for real. I feel like when it comes to spreading love and having that love, they feel it with you. They feel every bit of it. But when it comes to wanting to share that love, they don't know how. It's kind of like that song with Music Soul Child, like, teach me how to love, because they don't know how. All they know is love is living in the same house together. Love is waking up in the same bed together. You know, love is, okay, I'll see you when I get off of work. They don't know love is what you presume love to be. If that, you know, and I feel like the blockage is you feel love is a certain way and they feel love is a certain way. But together, your love is so freaking masterful. It blows gold. You know? And I feel like to them, when they were growing up, love was money. To you, when you were growing up, love was love. Love was an emotion. Love was, you know, this heartfelt feeling. Because it could have been when you grew up, love, you had that money. So, however it worked out for some of you, it was vice versa. Like, for some of you, I feel like you had to struggle. And then for others of you, on the other end of it, I feel like you really didn't have to struggle. You had the money, but you didn't have a love. And then for others of you, y'all both had the money, but you never had the feeling of love. So it's like when y'all come together, y'all gonna have and learn together. Have that and learn together. So both of y'all are on this island of learning and feeling this love. Because y'all both are diving in your own sea of emotions. You are harboring in your own feelings. I do feel like it's this energy of releasing. It's a lot of releasing going on, and it may be going on for the next 2 weeks. And it's going to be releasing of past energies as well as, you know, hurt and pain from, you know, what other people have done to you. It could be relationships, but I feel like it's more of that family deep down, you know, digging those whole energies, because you have to figure out why are you so closed off to when it comes to love in order to make this work. And communication, somebody have communication issues here. Somebody don't like to communicate. And they don't realize that's why this whole situation got started. Let's go into the action. Action either you will be taking or that will be coming towards you. I apologize, y'all. This reading is kind of long, but I really wanted to get into depth with everything. But I definitely feel like that's definitely a main focus here is this communication. Because without this communication, it doesn't help things. It's making the situation feel stuck. It's making both of the parties feel stuck. Even though you are imagining each other, you are imagining next to each other. Someone is definitely making plans because 3 of Wands did come out. But as you are making plans, you're leaving someone in the dark. It's kind of what I'm seeing is a romantic gesture. With the 3 of Wands, it's like, you know how, let's say the whack-a-moles, okay? And with the whack-a-moles, it's kind of like, okay, I pop up, I pop back out. I pop up, I pop back out. Make a clear decision. Decide what you want. Because your energy popping in, popping out, popping in, popping out, it's not good for either one of y'all. Because you're making one person hopeful, and then you're coming back out of it. So remember, regardless if you're twins, if you're soulmates, regardless of what you are, you're sharing energy. And when you bring one person up, you're taking the next person back down. Even if you're doing it to yourself, you're doing it back and forth. So I know sometimes we can be very indecisive. I understand that. I do it myself. But when you do that, remember, it's kind of like playing a mind game with each other. And that don't mean y'all go home and y'all try that. That's not funny. That's not fair. Decide what you want and stick to it. Because we have the Three of Wands here. Make a clear decision on what you want and push forward. It don't have to be a big decision. It don't have to be like, look, I'm traveling like 20 million miles across the world. Make a small decision. And then go from there. And then go from there. Set small goals that you can achieve, that you know are achievable. And then continue to go from there. Because at this point, don't nobody want to be waiting for 5, 10, 20 years. You get what I'm saying? So, yes, it's a harsh, blunt truth, right? But if you make baby steps, and yeah, some people may say, I don't want my partner to do baby steps, or I don't want my boss to do baby steps, or I don't want my company to have baby steps, but you got to start from somewhere. Even with my channel, I started from somewhere. Start from somewhere. So, start little steps. Start at little obtainable goals. Little bit. A little here, a little there, a little here, a little there. I'm serious, y'all. Because I feel like somebody wants to make a big move, but don't overexert yourself. Because then you go back into, and that could have been why I seen those Nine of Swords. Then you go back into that, it's kind of like a depression state. And when you go back into the depression state, then all this go poop out the door. Because this is technically, what the blockage is, it goes to become action. So technically it goes like a cycle. Like that. So this is the next thing. So don't overexert yourself. Go slow. Move slow. Okay? Baby steps. Because even if you move one card at a time across the board, you doing it. You doing it for you. You're not doing it for nobody else. You're doing it for you. I mean, because, again, depression is not, by far anything that's a good thing to deal with. But it depends on how you come out of it. It depends on how you deal with it. The next card we do have is Strength. And I do apologize again, y'all. This is a long, long video. We do have the Sun card here. The Ten of Swords. Temperance. See? The World card. So we have a good setup. We have everything working in your favor. You know that you need to make small adjustments. You know that you are laying down these burdens. You having this patience. And this new cycle is working for you. You can feel it. Again, go with what you know. What feels comfortable, do it. Don't stretch yourself beyond your means. That's when you burn out. Again, if it don't feel right, don't do it. Don't involve yourself in negativity, because negativity just creates even more negativity. Trust me. I've been there, done it. Knocked it out with a wiffle ball bat. Trust me. But again, you guys, pay attention to who you surround yourself with. Pay attention to who's in your area. Because you will have people that will come in and try to destroy what you're trying to build. We ain't there for it. We ain't here for it. We ain't here for it. Tell them to kick rocks. Okay? So make sure y'all continue to push forward. Make sure y'all keep positive vibes popping. If y'all get into that little low vibrational mindset, Okay, that's fine. We can do it for a second. But after that, bring yourself right back up. Say, you know what your better outcome is going to be. And continue to push forward. Because you know what we striving for, baby. Okay. Okay. So let's get the outcome here. And then I will end it. I'm not going to give y'all a lineup. I think I said that in the beginning. I'm not going to give y'all a lineup what's coming out. I'm going to just try to push as much as I can. And we're going to just get into the next week. We have assertiveness. Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. Okay, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. New home. Moving is a step in the right direction for you. Connect with nature. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. Sun. Your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. And then we have let go. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please give this video a thumbs up. If your bell notifications are not turned on, please turn your bell notifications on. I will see you guys in the next videos. Have a great day. Bye.